Practical jokes and initiation rituals have become so bad in the construction industry that it's pushing some apprentices to breaking point. While the sector has tried to stamp out bullying, a key non-profit says there's been only marginal improvement.
The image of an apprentice finding themselves the unsuspecting brunt of a practical joke is nothing new.
Tradesmen often saw bullying of apprentices almost like a duty because it was part of hardening the apprentices up so they could survive in the industry.
But what some see as fun has taken a physical and emotional toll on many young workers.
A case of a practical joke going too far, an apprentice had his shirt lit on fire. They're the kind of cases that we do tend to get. Unfortunately, there are instances where practical jokes get taken well across the line.
Suicide prevention charity Mates in Construction was set up to try and stop the behaviour and says it remains ingrained in the industry.
Sometimes it's not just bullying, sometimes it's actually assault and threats. They feel very powerless because they feel that if I say something about it, maybe I actually lose my apprenticeship, maybe I lose my career.
According to the National Workplace Safety Regulator, 1 in 10 people have been bullied in the workplace, and one 2001 study, specifically looking at apprentices, found almost a quarter of them had been bullied at work, prompting some to quit. But that's not an option for all apprentices, like one Northern Territory electrician who agreed to recount her story of sexual harassment from a colleague anonymously. I had only just broken up with my boyfriend the week before and I was wearing a little crop top and he told me off for not wearing a bra. I didn't go to work on the Saturday because I didn't want to see him and he actually turned up at my house and let himself in. There were other instances at work when he cornered me too. The ABC has spoken with 9 other apprentices who shared similar harrowing stories. None were willing to speak up out of fear they'd lose their apprenticeship or harm future job prospects. But the industry insists it's changing for the better.
And what I find with mixing with apprentices is that they're very savvy. So, and they don't hold back. They tell you what they think. So I'd be quite surprised if there was a reluctance to stand up and, come forth with anything that's occurred.
The industry says it encourages apprentices to speak out and support is always available. Brittany Evans, ABC News, Adelaide.